What's going on, everyone? Chris from Pickdawgz.com here with your free pick in the Chicago White Sox versus Tampa Bay Rays Major League Baseball matchup going down Friday, April 26, 2024. Just a reminder, if you haven't already, make sure you're subscribed to our channel and smash that thumbs up. And if you're looking for my best bets, the games that I love, including my daily $19 best bet, make sure that you head on over to Pickdawgz.com and click the Premium Picks tab at the top of the page. Also, make sure you check out my 2024 Major League Baseball Grand Slam Season Pass. This is for the bettors that are betting $1,000 or more per game on Major League Baseball this season. But what it's going to get you access to is the weighting and rating of my plays for the first time. You're going to know where my biggest bets on the board are. It's also going to get you access to my nerfies and yourfies and my first 5 plays, as well as plays I make throughout the day based on things like line moves, money moves, pitching changes, and lineup changes. Right now, $1,000 unit bettors are up over 44 units in the last 10 days. So if that sounds like something you're interested in, that's the kind of bankroll you're working with, text 775-636-7674. We'll get you some more information. But let's get to this one between the Chicago White Sox and the Tampa Bay Rays. The Chicago White Sox sending out Chris Flexen to the mound in this one, while the Rays will counter with Zach Eflin. And so far this season, Chris Flexen has not been able to turn around in his new digs. This is a guy that was the most profitable pitcher in baseball, just a couple seasons ago. And then, last year, a 6.86 ERA, spent between Seattle and Colorado. This year, hoping to get a new start in Chicago, and it hasn't been that. Like I said, 6.41 ERA in his starts this season. Flexen's allowed 13 runs over just over 13 innings of work, 19 hits, and just almost as many as walks as he had strikeouts. So really hard to feel good about what Flexen's bringing to the table at this point. And I think he's going to struggle here against the Tampa Bay Rays team that has definitely underdelivered this season. I mean, the expectation for the Rays was that they were going to be at the top of the mountain right out of the gate once again. It was going to be hard to compare to last year where, the Rays won like their first, 15 games at home to start the year. They were just running roughshod through the entire league. But yeah, it was so hard to think that, that's what was going to be the norm for Tampa Bay. But you still expected them to be able to maybe have a winning record through the first month of the season. And there's still time for them to do that. But right now, it's just they're 500, And a lot of it has to do with the fact that the bullpen has been a lot worse than what we're used to it being from the Tampa Bay Rays, who were the real originators of implementing the bullpen game, a team that would always pride itself on its pitching rotation. But I do think that the Rays can start this series with a win here, and a comfortable win at that. They've been able to pick up wins here and there. They split with the Angels, beginning of last week. They battled against the Yankees, had a couple of tough losses with an extra innings win over the weekend last week. The Detroit series was just a tough watch for the Rays, but this is a very winnable series against a White Sox team that's just flat out struggling to score more often than not. Eflin, starting for the Rays here, he was a much better starter at Tropicana Field compared to his road starts last year. This year, he had one good start on the road and one bad start. The good one was the most recent one, 6 innings, a 3-hit shutout baseball with 6 strikeouts against the Yankees, and it was that game that the Rays ended up winning in extra innings. And I think that he can just hold down, the White Sox here. He gets a really favorable matchup against a White Sox team that in the last 10 days is dead last in baseball in batting average against righties, hitting just 167. They're in the bottom 5 in terms of isolated power and team OPS against righties as well. I just don't expect a ton of offense from the White Sox here. I think this one's Rays all day, early and often. Give me the Rays here on the run line. That's going to be my free pick. But just a reminder, if you haven't already, make sure you're subscribed to our channel and smash that thumbs up. And if you're looking for my best bets, you can find those at Pick Dawgz Premium. While you're at Pick Dawgz, check out our betting tools. They're 100% free. They're the best betting tools in the business, and tools that you want to make sure that you have in your back pocket when you're making your best bets for the day's action. And while you're at our YouTube channel, make sure you have notifications turned on so you can be the first to be in the know when the newest content drops here at Pick Dawgz. Thanks for watching. See you guys soon.